what I know. Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right.
Yeehaw, soldiers, it's your boy the Anime Sage coming at you with another video, and this is with Naruto's Reincarnation, the Sage 6 Paths, Part 3. We're back out with another part of the series. This should be fun, and I apologize for not getting this out to you guys yesterday, but I kind of had some writer's block, but you know, we're here now, so yeah, let's get into it. But first, a word from our sponsor. She was sponsored by Beautiful Halo. If you want some nice looking anime and meme apparel or clothing, this is the site for you. You can also use code MEME for 5% off orders of $49+. I repeat, code MEME. And code MEMES for 10% off orders of $99+. I repeat, code MEMES. Also, you buying some stuff there also supports me, so go check out Beautiful Halo. Their links will be in the description. In case y'all didn't see the last video or watch the last video or the announcement vid, I started a Patreon. So if you want to support me financially and get rewards for it, you can do that. Link to the Patreon will be in the description. It is also that time of the week. I posted this out yesterday and stuff like that, but you know, so go to the community post for that, so you know, you can put in your Wodex and stuff like that. Anyways, watch my community tab like a hawk, as you guys get not only that stuff, but also polls, vid updates, instant fun stuff in between. And yeah, so watch my community tab like a hawk. Alright, time for some quick social media plugs. Twitter is at AnimeStage4, Instagram is anime_stage4, and of course, join my Discord server. I'll give you all reasons to follow / join us at the end of the video, so watch until the end. Alright, time for the usual checklist. If you haven't seen the last part, the link to that will be in the description, and if you haven't seen the series at all, check out the playlist. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the story. Alright, so where we last left off, our boy Naruto got on Team 8 with Kurenai, and now Naruto is beginning to get some missions. Well, Naruto and all Team 8 to more exact, but you know, Naruto's contributions will allow for Team 8 to get into D ranks at a pretty rapid rate, which means they are going to get their own C rank very early, and they will do that, you know, pretty well as well, as it was a center to protect the exotic animal mission from thugs and bandits and stuff like that, which is light work for Naruto and company, primarily Naruto. Kurenai will, of course, teach her students tree climbing since they are getting in so many missions done at a rapid pace, though Naruto already knows tree climbing and also has gone water walking, so he'll help out Hinata and Shino. So, yeah. Naruto will also get more of an education on, you know, other areas as well. He'll start off getting into more sealing. Here he's hoping to soon get into the Uzumaki seals, which would definitely help him out in a big way. Haguruma is very impressed with Naruto so far, and he could very well unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan very soon. And there is a bonus here, as Naruto will not, you know, go for the curse of Sharingan and, you know, go for the worst effect of all, which is becoming blind. This is because he is the Reincarnation stage, so yeah. Naruto will definitely surprise people like Itachi and Obito with his Mangekyo abilities, so I'll just say that right now, you know, because they're going to be very OP. Naruto will also go on dates with his girls during that 1 month time skip, Sakura, Ino, and of course Hinata. He hasn't necessarily met any other girls during that 1 month because for some reason, out of the entire month, there were no interactions between any of the classmates for some reason. Actually, we never even got an introduction between Naruto and Team Guy until like the tuning exams. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense to introduce Neji here. The amount of anger these two would have for each other would be pretty crazy. In fact, let's do that. Naruto will meet Neji while he is on a date with Hinata, and of course he has heard about Naruto's prowess and strength, as he was Rookie of the Year. Neji also has heard about the CRA, and kind of ends up insulting Hinata, as she says that Naruto should not waste time with a weak heir. This kind of sets off Naruto a bit, but Hinata kind of wants him to stop because she doesn't want her cousin to die. Neji will then smirk, walk away, and then will say, "One day you will understand that Hinata is weak, and can never change her fate from such, especially compared to you. And you will understand the concept of fate, that destiny can't be changed." Naruto will say, "We'll see about that. Next time I see you, if you insult Hinata again, I'll wipe that smirk off your face." Neji continues to smirk and just walks away. Hinata thanks Naruto for standing up for her, but she wants Naruto to spare Neji as he has had some bad stuff happen to him in life. Naruto will calm down and promises he will, but if he hurts her or anything, well, Neji's gonna die. Hinata nods, then Naruto will say that Hinata will be and is a great kunoichi, as she has come a long way since her days at the academy, and Hinata thanks Naruto for saying this. And she definitely has gotten stronger, as since she has more confidence in this canon because she's with Naruto, she got the 32 palms, and her father was kind of impressed with her. However, he still is not in a great mood with her because Neji's still Neji, so that's a yikes, and you know, main family, branch family, that type of stuff, you know. Anyways, Naruto vows to help Hinata become stronger in use of the gentle fist, and Hinata smiles and thanks Naruto, and then she leaves. Haguruma and Kurama just smile, as Naruto definitely has a good heart. So that was a pretty good interaction between Naruto and Neji. Glad I was able to get some significant people out of the way. Wait, you're saying I forgot someone? Dang, who could I be forgetting? Oh right, the swing! It played such a huge role in Naruto's development, and unfortunately Naruto didn't get as much time with it like it did in canon because he actually passed and graduated and stuff like that, and has some relationships going on right now, and friendships with guys like Shikamaru and Shino. So again, Naruto will not really have the relationship with the Swain like he had in the canon, so yeah, that's actually sad. I remember the Swain. Thanks, guys. Anyways, Naruto will also have dates with Ino and Sakura, and both of them, of course, they're on that date type stuff. But there's a little bit of something that happens with Sakura and Ino, and that they have their own desire to get stronger themselves. It's because Naruto is so strong, well, that's one reason, as they also learn from him that he has the Sharingan and other Kekkei Genkai. I mean, he is not only going to keep the secrets to only, Hinata, they're his girlfriends too, and they're all Aram sisters, so yeah. So for this, Sakura has gone into Genjutsu, which is a Cherry Blossom Genjutsu, and yes, I'll give it to her every time because it fits her the most. And Ino will actually be working on the Fire Nature transformation, so, she's going to be very strong in that area, I guess, in terms of fire release. And they also have, mind techniques from the Yamanaka clan. It's going to be pretty crazy. And Naruto will help when he can, so that's a plus as well. Naruto himself will get stronger at a very rapid pace, almost like godlike pace, as he knows the trick for his Shaolin Jutsu and also has a Sharingan, and has a mastery over the Free-to-Moi Sharingan. So this means Naruto learns jutsus at a rapid pace. This is the case for the past 4 years he has been training, but it's cranked up a bit, as Naruto can learn jutsu pretty easily to the point he has some S-rank jutsu up his sleeve. Not only that, but you guys also get this gem, and that is him learning the 8 gates. Now, why am I giving him the 8 gates? Some reason is, one, he had a legacy fanfic, which I'm basing the progression off of, actual progression. Maybe some events in the story can happen the same, similar, but I'm basing mostly the progression off of the legacy fanfic, so yeah. 2, I think will be interesting to see what Jinchuriki with the 9 tails can do with the 8 gates. Maybe he could survive the 8th gate while living, and maybe, who knows, maybe it won't affect him that much, who knows. There's another bit of lore I wanted to explore because the 9 tails does have a healing factor to it. I'm going to go with the rule that was established in Legacy, which was that Jinchuriki with 5 tails and up with their tail beasts would be able to survive the 8th gate and live, which can make sense in a way, and also Hakuromo's Hakuromo, and if he was given 8 gates, he would very likely survive. Now, Naruto up until now, with all the physical training he's done over the years, has been able to get up to the first 5 gates, so around where Lee was in Naruto canon. And by the end of the month, he'll be able to get gates 6 and 7, so he's tapping on the 8th gate door right now. So as he goes throughout the training, as he enhances himself more and more, he's physically getting stronger and stronger, and is starting the process of becoming more and more Otsutsuki-like. The 8 gates and its effects will mean nothing to him, and since he's still aging, it's kind of why this stuff is becoming a lot easier for him, because as he's aging, he's become, again, more and more Otsutsuki-like, and he's able to learn things very, very quickly. Naruto continues to get stronger and gets some more jutsu that is up his sleeve, and let's just say he has progressed a lot. To the point, his true power is probably at least high sign level to probably low Kage level. But if we're basing off of his experience, he's probably around mid to high Jonin level, which is still pretty strong, no doubt about it. So he has low Kage level power at max that is probably going to get increased over time, and because he is slowly getting the intelligence of Hakuromo, which means intelligence is going to go up by a lot, to the point he can think of strategies very quickly, like at a very godlike pace. It's the experience holding him back, and even that is high, because of Hakuromo and Kurama helping him out with that, as he sparred with them in the Mindscape. Well, mostly Hakuromo, because Kurama, and Hakuromo has also given his own train missions in his Mindscape, but that is nothing compared to the real thing. And Hakuromo has given Naruto jutsus in his Mindscape, but of course Naruto has translated to the real world, but it makes it a lot easier for him to learn them, and coupled with him slowly becoming more and more Otsutsuki-like, him having a Sharingan and his Shadow Clones, plus the amount of chakra he has, he's progressing at a godlike level, which is what he is supposed to be in the future, a god, as he is a reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths. Naruto will also get some Genjutsu lessons from Kurenai, and he learns them really quickly, which shocks Kurenai, as it took years for her to learn all these techniques. So him getting all these techniques at a rapid pace, actually at a almost godlike pace, more exact, it's just crazy. It makes Kurenai believe that Naruto is some once-in-generation mega prodigy, and she would be in a way right, I guess? Meanwhile, Kakashi and Team 7 would get the same mission as they got in the original canon, which is that they have to head to Waves and protect Tazuna, which is not going to go over well, as they will have the encounter with the Demon Brothers, and of course Kakashi has to call Tazuna for his lies, and Tazuna will admit that he did lie to them and explains the situation in Waves. Now I think instead of going forward like they did in the original canon, they will actually call in some backup. Kakashi will send Pakun, and of course he'll reach Hiruzen, and Hiruzen will call upon Teammate. Naruto and Teammate were kind of, on their day off, and Naruto, had a date with Hinata and Ino, as he gave them a nice picnic and stuff like that. And then Kurenai appears and tells them that, they have to call off the date and stuff like that, as Hokage wants Teammate right away. It's kind of sad because she won't see Naruto for a bit, and doesn't have Sakura with her right now because she is away in waves, but Naruto promises he will make it up to her, and smiles and kisses Naruto, and Naruto will head to Hokage's office. When Naruto and company get there, Hiruzen will tell them about the situation, and Naruto will be like, this should be good. And of course, Naruto gets to unleash his full power in this mission, and he's going to be ready to destroy anyone who gets in the way of the mission. And of course, anyone who has any thoughts of hurting one of his girls, so yeah, enemies beware, because Naruto is coming, I guess. Anyways, Kurenai will get her and her team ready, and they all set off. Meanwhile, Kakashi and Team 7 will fight against Zabuza, and Kakashi was doing well, but then he got caught in the water prison, so that means Team 7 is kind of in a vulnerable position. However, all of a sudden, someone just smacks Zabuza away at very high speed, and guess who it is? It is Naruto. Zabuza will see who it was, and he sees the kid, and is shocked that a kid like that sent him flying like that. Zabuza definitely thinks this kid could be very interesting. Kurenai, who has seen Naruto with the power he has, and how quick he learned some genjutsu, she's going to give him a chance against Zabuza. Of course, Kakashi hasn't seen him because, Naruto wasn't soon in his canon, it was Kurenai. He doesn't really want him to fight Zabuza, but Naruto will just show off his Sharingan, and Kakashi is shocked at what he's seen, and then Naruto gets to work. Naruto will fight off Zabuza in pure taijutsu, and he ends up destroying Zabuza in that department because Zabuza cannot keep up with him. Zabuza will fire off his own water dragon, and then Naruto will counter with his own, and it seems to be more powerful, and then Zabuza is kind of swept away a bit. Zabuza is shocked at what is happening, as is Kakashi. Naruto then smacks Zabuza around and has him in a bad position, which is not good for him. Then Haku will come in clutch and knock him out with the Senbone. Of course, Hagoromo will say to Naruto that Haku is not a tracker ninja and that Zabuza is still alive, and Naruto could really tell that right away because of his newly acquired intelligence and stuff like that. And when he calls her out for this type of stuff, well, yeah, she vanishes really quickly. And yes, Haku is a she. I have done this like 3 times, I believe, and I will never stop saving our fellow men of culture from the dilemma of admitting whether or not they want to give Haku their polls, because now that question can be answered with absolute certainty. We are free! I need to upload a speech about this one day. Let me know if you want a full speech in the comments below. Anyways, Naruto and company will have to help out Kakashi, but not as much because he didn't overuse the Sharingan, so he's not really incapacitated. Later on, Kakashi will help the students, tree walk. Of course, this causes Naruto to raise an eyebrow because why are they learning tree walking now? But then again, Haku reminds him that he is far above a lot of people, including Ricky Genin, and also he was able to help his students complete their Serenity ranks very quickly, which meant that Kunai students were able to get, a bit of a head start in a way, and stuff that would probably have taken like a month to get to, maybe even longer. Good thing Naruto taught Sakura tree climbing, so she does that pretty quickly. And then Sasuke and Kiba will have their struggles because they aren't necessarily, chakra control beasts, but they'll eventually get it. Naruto in his spare time will help out Tazuna with the bridge, which makes things easier for everyone involved. Naruto would also go on a semi-date in ways with, Sakura and Hinata, and they see a bit of the terrors and horrors in ways because, lack of food and stuff like that, which Naruto now desperately wants to fix because he doesn't like seeing people suffer. Inari will then have his little tantrum like in Naruto canon, and Naruto will then tell him off and tell him why he is wrong, and even explains events from his past. Inari will kind of feel bad and cry, and instead of Kakashi being the guy who comforts Inari and helps him grow, it is Kurenai since Naruto is her student. Naruto will later rest a bit in the forest with a bit of training going on, and then he will meet Haku. And there will be a bit of a conversation about precious people. Naruto already has precious people in his mind, Hiruzen, his girls, and stuff like that, and he expresses this to Haku, and also talks about the CRA, and of course, when Haku hears this, Haku kind of has some images of being a part of that, and wonders what that would be like, because Naruto is kind of attractive, if you get what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want Naruto, but having 28 inches in a certain area is going to help out a lot. Anyways, Naruto and Haku continue talking with each other about stuff like the concept of relationships, as Haku is interested in what that is like, and then the conversation will end. Naruto will then say, as Haku leaves, "Tell Zabuza I said hi." Haku just freezes right then and there, and just says to herself, "How did he know?" Naruto will say, "I already knew it was you, but I decided not to say anything until now. I think you're a great girl, and it's a shame that you chose to work with Gato, a guy that will probably betray you at the end of all this." Haku will look at Naruto and kind of agrees with Naruto in a way because Gato is not necessarily trustworthy, but she will do anything Zabuza asks of her, and if this is what he wants to do, then she will just have to deal with it. Naruto then decides to ask Haku why she follows Zabuza, and Haku will explain her story about how she met Zabuza and the Bloodline Massacre, I guess, because I don't know if I can say, the basic words to describe it, because I don't know, YouTube, but and Naruto will understand her struggles, but is sad that they may have to fight. Naruto says, "I don't want to kill you, but I will if I have to." Haku then says, "I know. and then she leaves. Naruto then heads back to the house. The day of the bridge attack is now here. Naruto's clone will take care of the Gato, goons pretty easily, because, they're just, goons or thugs or whatever, and, Naruto's Naruto, so, yeah. So now we can skip to the actual bridge battle. Zabuza and Haku will appear, and of course, Naruto decides to volunteer to take on both of them at the same time. Zabuza and Haku are shocked, but she has an opportunity to take down Naruto. There's no way he could beat both of them, right? Well, they would be very, very, very wrong. Naruto's able to decimate them pretty easily. Haku could not keep up with Naruto at all in terms of speed. Naruto had unleashed a bit of Kurama's power during the fight to destroy them even more, and he was able to break out of the ice mirrors because of using Kurama's chakra, so even when Haku tried to keep him contained, yeah, not gonna happen. Everyone is watching Naruto in awe. He truly is a prodigy beyond anyone's imagination. Haku and Zabuza do not know what to do and just hope that they don't die because, well, they're facing someone who seems godlike in their opinions, I guess. Naruto will continue to show off raw speed and power, and then Gato appears along with the thugs he had in the original canon. Gato will call off the deal, and Haku realizes right then and there that Naruto was definitely right, and Zabuza declares that they are no longer enemies, and Zabuza himself even had a bit of a feeling that this would happen. Naruto will then ask everyone to stay back, and then Naruto unleashes a fireball into the sky. Naruto will then ask Tazuna if he can use the technique he's about to unleash, as it might hurt the bridge. Tazuna will say sure, and then Naruto then unleashes the new, technique that he created, and it's a very familiar technique, as it is a giant phoenix bird made out of wind. Naruto will then say, "Wind release, ho-oh." Naruto then unleashes the bird, and the destruction left in its wake is pretty crazy. It slams into everyone, including Gato, and the wounds that are created, they're all, sliced up and stuff like that because of the wind chakra. When the attack is finished, Gato and all the thugs are now dead because, yeah, that attack was crazy. Naruto just displayed an S-rank jutsu that can leave utter destruction and devastation in its wake. Everyone is shocked, and Zabuza and Haku both realize one thing. They cannot be enemies with this kid. If he can pull off techniques like that and destroy them like he did, well, they're gonna die. Naruto would then look at everyone and smile, and everyone just gets some chills, and then Haku and Zabuza decide to chill with the teens for a bit. Zabuza would later apologize to the bridge builder, and Tazuna would say no problem and decide to let, bygones be bygones. Naruto will then decide to talk with Zabuza and kind of gets more reveal on who Zabuza is. Haku during this is really impressed with Naruto, hearing the conversation, as he seems to show a lot of intelligence. Naruto will then convince Zabuza in a bit of a debate that using people as tools is wrong, using this intelligence, and Zabuza will have the same development like in canon. Naruto will leave, and Haku doesn't want to get to know Naruto more, as Naruto is amazing in many ways, but she also wants to stay with Zabuza. So, yeah, there's a bit of a dilemma going on right then and there, I guess. Zabuza will then give Haku a deal, and Haku will accept it. The deal specifically is Zabuza will allow her to go with Naruto back to Hidden Leaf Village, and when the time is right, they will meet again. Haku will agree to this, and Haku will say she wants to go with Naruto. Naruto then just smiles because, Haku's a great girl. Later on, Team 7 teammate and Haku will be getting ready to leave, as Haku did say goodbye to Zabuza, and everyone will eventually set off, and Haku will want to see what Naruto is like as a person, because, they've only gotten to know each other, I guess, for a couple days. To be more specific, Haku wants to see what the CRA life is like, and how Naruto is, again, as a person, stuff like that, before considering even the prospect of dating him. So, yeah. The bridge will still be called the Great Naruto Bridge like Naruto Canon because Naruto was the clear guy that, kind of motivated people and freed all of Waves. So, yeah. So, everyone just sets off, and Naruto will, probably promise dates with Sakura and Hinata, and will then tell Haku that he'll show around the village. And in the next part, we'll go over some new events that will happen in tuning exams, and we'll reveal the new reincarnation of Ashura. Now, I guess you guys want to pick your guesses and stuff like that, and this will probably be the final video for, guesses and whatever. I saw one person get it right. I did see one person get it right. Let's see if more people get it right after, this releases. So, anyways, get ready for part 4. Thank you all for watching What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of the Stage 6 Pass Part 3. I really do love making this series, as it's another godlike Naruto series, but I think that there's a lot more potential for Naruto in this version, and I can't wait to give you guys more parts in the future because I see a lot of stuff changing in the story, and I got some ideas that's gonna be pretty crazy. Anyways, get to those polls, and they're gonna be up tomorrow. So yeah, those are kind of important if you want certain what ifs for next week. Watch my community tab like a hawk. That is very important. Check out Beautiful Hill, that really does help me. And finally, follow me on Twitter for no way to get notified of my videos, Instagram for memes and smartphone stuff in between, and finally join my Discord for access to elementary content, notification when I live stream ahead of time, and of course, the ability to send me ideas directly. These are all great ways for you guys to interact with me, so follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and join my Discord server. Shout out to my only $10 patron, Bloodbeat, my $30 patron in Mike Law, my $20 patron in X21Gamer, and my $50 patron in Anguish. If you want to support me further and get rewards such as shoutouts like this, go to my Patreon, which is linked in the description. Let's get to 12K and beyond. That is all I have to say. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share the video. This has been your boy, the Anime Sage, signing out. Peace. YEEHAW. Sammy Shea. Close us out. Bye-bye. Peace.
Hi, this is Stephanie Shea, voice actress for Sailor Moon, Hinata, Orihime, and you are watching Anime Sage.